Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Liberator in Risk of Rain 2. Now, Liberator may look like a flying machine, but it is a lot more than that. What starts off as a flying machine with a normal gun and a small dash and perhaps a set of a lot of rockets can adjust its playstyle depending on what you need it to do. So our M1 is a very slow firing but decently strong machine gun. Our M2 is a dash that recharges pretty quickly. Our shift is a bunch of rockets that come out on a targeted enemy. And we can click space to go into flying mode at the cost of 5 shield per second. We can then toggle that off and start to recharge that shield up. But I'm not just a flying machine. If I would like to, I can stand still and transform into a essentially damaging fortress with a minigun. I heal enemies, I heal allies around me. We have a ton of extra armor. There's like a burn ability that will burn nearby enemies, and I'm not exactly sure what the shift does, but I guess we'll figure that out. But if I want to leave, I can click M5 again and go back into flight mode. But there's even more. Let's say I'm in a little bit of a bind and I need to get out. I can turn myself invisible and all allies within a radius for a short period of time, and then I can just kind of continue my usual stuff. And if I M5 while sprinting, we turn into an automatically firing siege tank that controls very differently to everything else in Risk of Rain. It also has kind of a fire explosion, as well as a shift that allows me to go into normal mode, but I cannot shoot at enemies. I can then go back into siege mode, which will automatically shoot at stuff. There's the kit. There's a lot to go through. It is a very dynamic survivor. Calling it a survivor is a bit much. It's a plane, essentially. It's a spaceship. But we're going to play through Risk of Rain 2, see if we can beat Mithrix with our 3 forms. And if you guys are enjoying the modded characters or just modded content in general, yo, hype up the video. I want to see that number go up there today. I do think the siege tank is going to be the strongest mode. Our sprinting, because that damage from our primary is very strong, and I don't really have to do anything. It auto aims, and I think it's kind of an area of effect explosion. I think it hits in a pretty significant area, which is nice. There's one other small piece, and you'll see this highlighted wisp over here. I can see through walls. Every 2 minutes, something will be highlighted, and if I kill that, oh, it's not a wisp, it's a whole bison. Wow, okay. If I go and I kill this guy, I gain a permanent 2%, I think, on just about every stat that I have. So let's see if I can do enough damage to kill this guy. We'll see I think his health goes up, maybe some other stuff. I'll put it on the screen, everything that it increases. Oh my god, we have a gasoline early on. We already have fire abilities, which I'm a big fan of, but gasoline never hurts in a run. We also have a void cradle. I'm gonna do this, then swap into siege mode, because now I can just, look at the AoE on this attack. It's very weird. My mouse doesn't do anything. It's just the arrow keys that turn me. But man, that is very strong, and let's grab a needle tick, why not? Now what's interesting is items like personal shield generator, things that give me shield, are going to be nice because I get to fly more. Obviously I also get the health and the shield of it, but being able to fly around at a more consistent pace is going to be probably more helpful. One thing to note as well, I do still take fall damage if I'm not in flying mode, so I have to be a little bit careful if I'm too high in the air when my shield runs out. So if I'm all the way up here, right, and I'm flying, and then I'm not high enough. If I go all the way up, and then I just turn that off, I do take a chunk of fall damage. Even though we are a spaceship, it's something to keep in mind. I'm looking for my, I'm looking for my through-the-wall enemy. I don't really know if there is one at the moment. It should be every 120 seconds that it highlights a random enemy, but I'm not seeing it, unless I've killed it a few times by accident and haven't noticed. Either way, we should get Newt, though, because I think bands are going to be helpful. So let me go try to find it, and then we'll do teleporter. Man, look at the amount of health and shield we have already. I can kind of fly across the entire map right now and not have to worry about my shield going down. Look at how slowly it's 5 shield per second, and that doesn't change as much, depending on how much health I have. So I can just kind of do this for a while. And we have our Newt, which is beautiful. We're going to bink, and then we're out of here. Teleporter should not be problematic at all. You know what I might do? We might go into extreme defense mode and just do a ton of damage to Wandering Vagrant. I truly think I can kill it before it explodes. Even if it did explode, I would live this. It's very strong. Can I light everything on fire? No, it's too far away. I feel like the invisible mode is really just kind of a, if needed, get out of jail free, because I don't think I'm going to use it that often, because once you attack, you then lose the invisibility. So I'm going to go into siege mode, and I think like stationary mode quite a bit, regardless of what mode I'm in. Yo, we're strong. I have my new quarry. It's a child. Get him! I don't know my shift. Get him! Don't you teleport. Nice. Okay, a little bit of extra bonuses. Now we shall do the green shrine, Halcyon Shrine, to get that little extra stuff. What do I have here? A drone I almost forgot about. Let's get my siege involved and just start to do big damage. Whoa, you can turn the camera quick if I just start going backward. Whoa! Okay, if I hold backwards, I spin, and I think I'm going to abuse that in no possible way. At the beginning of this too, I was like, man, 100 health is not that much, because we had 50 health and 50 shield. Yeah, we have 1,500 health. Or, I actually don't know how this works. Is it 1,000 total health with 500 being shield, or do I have 1,500 health? I think I just have 1,000. Either way, I'm a big fan. And I think I'm going to go into stationary mode when this goober gets in here, because I'm going to have hella defense, and I'm just going to be... Oh, I went invisible. I was flying. Okay. When I use my M5, it depends what mode I'm in, or like what's happening, essentially. So if I am... Wait, I can shoot while in... I can shoot while invisible, and it does a bunch of damage. Yo, all these forms are crazy. Yo, how am I supposed to get this guy? Why have you spawned this here? How can I get the thing when the... Oh, can I... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I can go through this. I did get Newt, though, and I want to get it. I'm gonna just hold E and hope that I can access this. Okay. Sail Star, energy drink, and fireworks. Yeah, beautiful. We're gonna go through Green Portal, and that's fine. We can hopefully leave that path, because that just means we're here in Reformed Altar, no big deal, and we should just be able to go from teleporter to teleporter. Nothing really changes other than now I have the option to continue on the green path. So we should be fine. I don't really want to fight False Sun. I'm hoping we don't have to do that. But we get mad speed. One thing to keep in mind, we do have double Sail Stars. I'm on the lookout for a large chest. Not going to squander that opportunity. Wow, we are moving though. I do love a temporary energy drink to be able to zip around the map for at least a little while. Oop, give me that. Come on. Oh my god, it's brilliant, Behemoth. And a Rose Buckler is great too. It has been hard to keep track of my bounty, if you want to call it that. But I have been able to locate it. It usually spawns in the most random location, like really far away. So I will be finding it. It's just difficult to get to. I've also realized my energy drinks are powering up the M2 dash, and it's very fast and strong. Big fan of that. The M2 dash is very helpful, and I'm not using it that much because we're already pretty fast. But it recharges so quickly that I really should be using it more. Deus. Interesting. No, we're not doing this today, Chant Shrine. At no point should you ever cost $585 on stage 2. It's a 55% chance, I think. What are we doing? I do want to give one small complaint. The M2 and shift should be swapped. The secondary and utility. The secondary should be my missiles, and my utility should be a shift. Feels weird the way it is right now, so. But y'all know. And I think I know where some of the Newt spots are on this map. So other than this one Chant Shrine, I think all we need to do is that. And is he gonna do it to me? Brother! I do know where the Newt spots are. Aha! Gimme that. Yo, I'm cheese about this shrine though. I will go to teleporter because we got Newt. And then I shall get the Chant Shrine. There's no way it's going to scam me again. It has to give it to me. We are going to go into stationary mode and just do this, because our damage is kind of unreal when we are in our stationary mode. However, there is a Beetle Queen down here that we are going to have to deal with ourselves. But let me get out of flying mode, and then we're going to go into siege mode, and we're just going to do damage. I can't even see what's going on down here, but I still got the Beetle Queen down. Wait, what's our item? Oh gosh. Noxious Thorn! See, I was stoked about getting a Noxious Thorn earlier, but it was 5 temporary ones. So now I actually get a real one, and I'm thrilled about it. What are you? A chest. Looks like there's a chest on each toe of whatever big dude this is. I'd love to know whose statue this is. Does anyone know, lore-wise, whose grippers these are? Let me know in the comments. Now, this chance shrine has about 1 chance to not make me absolutely hate it forever. Unless this Liberator gives me some cash, I still don't think we have enough money for 2 shots at this guy. So, moment of truth, do I hate chance shrines forever? No, they're my friends now. Mr. Newt, it's an absolute pleasure. Whoa, pocket ICBM in here, don't you say? I would love some little disciple action, but I don't. Ooh, do I have the greens for this? Okay, we don't have a lot of greens. We have, I really like the, I actually like our greens. The only one I don't like is guillotine, so we are not going to go into there because we have fireworks, but that is it. Wait a minute, though. Wait, guys. I think we have to. Is it bait? Maybe, but we lost we only kept the guillotine? Bro, yo, I hate this game sometimes. Wait, though. Yo, I think I got scammed. I think we fully got scammed. I'm gonna have to test it out again, but I think we got scammed heavily. And I'm deeply upset about this, if that's the case. Okay, well, the Newt spot isn't here, and it's not here, which means we get to go on a field trip all the way up here. Miss Frizzle, get involved. Because for those who didn't know, on, oops, just went out of fly mode. On Scorched Acres, coming all the way up here will grant you one little tiny Newt guy at the very end of this. Okay, moment of truth to see if I got scammed. Yo, I definitely got scammed. There should be 3 times missiles coming out of that. If engineer missiles get tripled, why wouldn't this guy? I'm so upset. I'm gonna keep playing, but just know that it's hard for me to do that. No, get up in the air. Okay, we can get this guy out of here. Yo, this guy's so strong. I love when a Dune Strider is easy. I hate a Dune Strider. We do have kind of a splendiferous amount of fireworks, and by that I mean 3, which is not bad. So if we can get like a remote caffeinator in here, because your boy does not use Deus, like, oh my god, there's 4. Yo, what's going on? Maybe it wasn't bait. Did I make the correct decision? Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. Missiles! It really is a missile run at the end of the day. When is it not a missile run? I do like the scaling as well. I mean, obviously we're very overpowered. It's not a very balanced survivor, and that's fine. Because at this point, I can kind of just fly everywhere, and there's really no downside. We just, like, don't lose enough. I'm actually gonna go speed. We don't lose enough health for more fireworks. Guys, I can't even finish my sentence for getting so many fireworks. We don't lose enough health to make it not worth it to just like fly around all the time. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. We're gonna mountain shrine technically, and then be really satisfied with the build. And I'm so glad we printed into our beautiful pocket ICBM, even though there was a little bit of scammage going on. All right, stationary mode activate. You're telling me I can't reach this right now? You're telling me I can't reach this foot? Yo, what are we doing? I said stationary mode activate. And then I pop this, and then we just kill everything that comes out of it immediately. Okay. Oh my gosh, do you see the text on my screen? Get Poly Loot. Another incredible benefit. I don't have to worry about any sort of pillars needing to be done. We can fly. And wow, a quick one. I don't think I'm gonna need to do much here, because I'm just gonna do this. And then I think everything pretty much dies because of the amount of missiles that I have. Oh, look. Oh, just kidding. I was going to say he survived, and then he very much didn't. Warhorn. This is like the perfect form for a teleporter, because obviously I want to stay in the teleporter radius, and so I'm essentially guarding the teleporter with a giant, super high damage turret. Also, sadly, I've realized the M2 in this mode, the secondary, just pushes enemies away. This thing, it has the same fire animation as the siege tank, but it is not actually fire. It just pushes, which is fine. Now, what do you got for me, Mr. Nee? I do have gasoline, and I do have a way to proc fire. Oh, wait, now my greens are bad. Wait, they're all bad. Yeah, let's take a free life. I don't need to fet the guillotine state again. I'm gonna kill that guillotine. I am tempted to go ignition tank just for the fire. Eek! Thank goodness. That was so risky. I don't think we lost anything really worth to crying about. Let's just for funsies, see how much damage this guy does. in general. That's a very quick newt kick out on stage 4. All right, repurposed crater, incredible. I didn't actually choose one for stage 4. I wanted to let the game choose for me, just in case we got a sail star. You know, I didn't want to lock myself into the soulless control, the alloy worship unit. Wait a minute. I was like, what's he doing up there? Of course, there's a gunner turret up there. I wanted to leave my possibility for a sail star open, so we are going to try to loot everything around the map and then do our beautiful legendary chest. We do have a scrapper, which is incredible news, and so we begin. I'm going to start with siege tanking. It's so strong. I think it's too strong, and that's what I love about it. Oh, I can't go up gaps, and I can't jump. Okay, it's not as strong as I would have liked. Let's be so real. This looks cool. Wait, the missiles coming out look awesome. I think a lot of the stage is going to be fireworks being thrown around while I open chests, and enemies dying to those fireworks, giving me more money to then open more chests for more fireworks. I don't think I'm gonna need to kill a lot on the stage manually. Oh, we do get saws. I absolutely adore Samarang, but does it go with this build? No. Right now, missiles is better, even though, man, I love saws. While we're down here, kind of just waiting for enemies. Wait, this is genius. I have an idea. Can I be so cheeky for a moment? Can I go into siege tank mode? Yeah. We can scrap while automatically shooting at things. This is perfect. Guillotine. You gotta go, dude. I mean, I understand how you might want to stay around, but you're just a nuisance. We'll snag a free life on the stage. I certainly do not think we'll need it, but it does not hurt to have. We're starting to get close to finishing the stage. However, this dude right here is 3,000 gold to open a chant shrine, and if that's not a scam, I don't know what it is. I'm also greedy and gonna open the lockbox. Oh no. And it does charge. Oh, but here's a question. Does it ever activate? Because we technically don't. Oh my god, we don't jump. We can't even turn it off. We are gonna be so fast. Now I want you to imagine, okay, put yourself in the shoes, the proverbial shoes of a Lemurian, having a nice day on Sky Meadow, and all of a sudden, this comes at you at Mach 11 with grenades, missiles galore. What do? Let's Mountain Shrine again, because we are unbelievably strong. Let's grab ourselves an incinerator drone, and then I was gonna get one more thing if I remember. Yes, a TC-280 on the Ridge, which is right now 5,300, which I think should be the same price as a legendary chest. So I will get the Chant Shrine first, just because that could have our beautiful Sail Star in it. I don't think so, but it's worth a look. And the problem is, if this guy scams me again, I'm gonna crash out. Thank you! And it's just a power elixir. All right, let's go get our TC-280, and then we shall grab our legendary, and then we shall do our Mountain Shrine teleporter in about 4 seconds. So this is my setup right now. I have my stationary mode active on top of the TC until we can buy it, and now we leave. All right, 300 gold, and a mission to get a legendary chest. How much does he cost? Whoa, dude. 61. Oh, we're gonna be here for a year. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. This is smarter. Teleporter. In case Sail Star is what we get from the boss. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. I'm actually gonna stay in this mode, okay? And then we're just gonna throw some missiles out and just do our usual damage, because we're so unreally strong. I don't really need to worry about anything. I don't even have my equipment. We don't need it. We're gonna burst through all this so quickly. One Imp Overlord left. We hit him with the Missiles of Doom. And he's down. Sail Star. Oh, I love Noxious Thorn, don't get me wrong, but that would have been an electric play. I do want to see what the siege tank looks like with 100% of our Faraday Spurs, so we have to go like this. Oh my god, we're moving. We're actually not as fast as I thought we would be. It's still considerably faster than it was, though, which is not bad. All right, teleporter is finished. Now, what do you have for me in here? If this is Pocket IC, I'm leaving the game. Brainstock, sick, dude, that's so cool. All right, let's go to Sky Meadow. I actually should have scrapped Brainstocks so that we can get some Brainstock use on the moon as a red scrap, but maybe we'll find one on stage 5. All right, war bonds. Nar, we go Sky Meadow, and once again, what is our best mode? Is it, you know what it might actually be? This might be our highest straight up damage. Whoa, that's one shot. Oh my God, to Newt. For those who don't know, that's a ton of damage to Newt. We need a band and a crowbar to make that shot viable. That is 3,000% damage. And what does this do? Teleports allies to you. I feel like I should have looked at that earlier, but also we're very slow, but I bet it's a lot easier when we have our Faraday spurs going. So I'm gonna charge those up right now, which means then I'll be able to go a lot faster in my stealth mode. Now, what's the range on this guy? Okay, not unlimited. Ooh, we get our Sail Star finally. Now I look for a large chest. The search begins. I will also snag a free life. And yeah, hold on, I can afford that. I can. All right, large chest only. Let's not fall for the propaganda of a small chest. Now here is my question. If I just stand here, shift, and go thunk. All right, that was much more mediocre than what I have been doing. I thought it was more damage. I'm gonna be real. We need more proc stuff and or burst stuff to make that better. Look at this, primary on a grandparent, nothing else, just primary. I mean, that's very, very good damage. Ooh, we got our Jaro's band. That's magical. That's going to make that 3,000% damage bullet do a whole lot more. I don't think there's a single large chest on this stage. Can I be real? I do know what we're gonna use our Sail Star on, and there was a damage chest right up here, and that's pretty close, all things considered. But I need good items out of here to make this worth it. There is crowbar, fireband. What did I say? It's kind of exactly what I was hoping for. We also have a goat hoof printer. I don't think we need the speed, if I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I also realized just now I didn't check under the map for a large chest, and if there's one under there, I'm gonna cry really loud. All right, down here we do have a mountain shrine, which I will absolutely be hitting. 2 normal chests, but it looks like we did not miss a large chest on the stage. We really just got 0 large chests on all of Sky Meadow. Now I have 7 white scrap. I know where all 7 is going. For some reason, I feel like I saw a scrapper on the stage, but I kind of have no recollection of where. So I don't think I'm going to search for it. I'm just going to get as many white scrap as I can and print as many of these as I can, and that'll be that. Let's grab all these guys, grab this. That is now 8 armor-piercing rounds, and teleporter is going to be very fast. We are going to lock into station. Perfect. Stationary be stationary. You can't push me anywhere, grandparents. It's not going to work like that today. You're both gone. Okay. That was fast. Yeah, what kind of a reward is that? Planula. I'm going to stay right here. And teleporter will end soon. And teleporter's done. I literally didn't move. That was awesome. Okay. We're going to the moon. Get me in there. Now we shall be very quick. I'm gonna let Faraday spurs charge up. Can I get out of... There we go. I don't want to be in fly mode. Why am I in fly mode? Exit. There we are. All right, we'll let Faraday spurs charge on up all the way. And I mean, I guess I'll check out what's in soups. Like, there's kind of no reason not to. Just investigate a little bit. You never know what you can find. Let's see our damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, I don't think we print. We have Soulbound Catalyst. We have Mocha. That's fun. We do have a Dios, so I don't really want to get rid of any of our reds, because we have our Dios, we have our missiles, of course. Our Brilliant Behemoth is just adding a ton of damage. There's really no reason to print into kind of anything. What on earth is this? Thank goodness I can fly. I never would have gotten those. Up here... war bonds. More brilliant. Yeah, I mean, none of this really worth it. Let's see what other items it dropped. Where did my... Yo, stop spewing your load on the wall. Like, what are we doing? I'm out of here. Tough pillar skip. I mean, tough. Let me go into defense mode. Okay. And the moment he spawns, look at the healing. Oh my god, look at the healing. I'm just gonna hit some missiles. And we're gonna see how quickly we get through phase 1. And, oh, fast. Okay. No, that's cool. No, that's cool. I may not move from this spot. No, I feel like we gotta use different modes. I'm gonna go siege on him next time. I need 6 seconds. Uh-oh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Siege! Get him! Get Mithrix! Get him! Uh-oh. I'm gonna tank this. Yeah. I mean, quite honestly, I'm just gonna tank that. Although if he pizzas, I'm gonna have to go. Because we... Whoa! Okay, we gotta be a little careful. He is dead here, and now, ready? Wait a minute. Oh, I was... Okay. I was gonna try to go into fast turret mode so that I could just do damage. But, alas, we still... You know what? Do I want to get risky? I do. We go risky, we go like this, we send out all of our missiles, and we just hold. We hold, we hold, we hold! And it's over! And you know we had to do it to him. Wait, there's stuff up there. Hold on, we gotta fight Voidling, because I feel like this build is strong enough where we can just kind of blitz through Voidling and it won't even be hard. Time will tell, but let's get in here. Wait, do we have it? We do have a shipment request form. Was that temporary or something? How did I get it? Did I not see that before? I might have missed one on the moon. My question is, does that kill immediately? I'm gonna take this item right here, grab a teddy. Do those just kill, or do they even get there? I think if they get there, it kills. Oh my god, they missed by like an inch. Do these guys get there? Yo, what are we doing bailing out at the last second? Ouch, ouch. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. What if we locked into super strength mode and didn't die here? He's shooting at drones. We're fine. I think we lock in. We cannot lock in. We gotta get up in the air. Okay, alright. I think we can beat Voidling pretty easily. I just need to be in a couple different modes to get through, but I'm not worried. Because if I'm at all close to the man and I hit one of these, I mean, he's cooked. Then I send out my normal missiles, and look at this. That's a big start. We don't actually do that much damage, but invisible. I mean, it's cool. Wait, teleport allies. Yo, with the fireband, that's actually a ton of damage, and he doesn't know where I am. This is a great way to... Wait, why are these guys not invisible? Oh, I'm not near them. I'm not... Uh-oh! Whoop! Whoop! Yay! Not chill, Voidling. Not chill. Not cool, and also not chill to try to black hole me into a black hole. Alright, you're good. You're done. You're done. You're done. See you later. Phase 3. I like how it's been about 45 seconds per phase, because now I have my equipment again. Now I just go right here. We do this again. I feel like I missed a lot of those missiles because I was under the ceiling, but that's fine. Woo! Yo, 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 yo. Am I flying or not? Why can't I fly? It has stopped me from flying. I'm scared. Oh, I have no shield. Ooh, wait, we're cooked. Uh-oh. Yo! We're actually... I'm gonna tank this. Well, fine. We don't need to tank it. All right, you're done. I think I hold this and I win. I hold M1 and I win. Watch this. I just hold. Hold. Hold steady. Hold. Don't move. We can't. Wait, we win. He can't move us. Is he moving us? I don't know. That was scary. I'm out of my own body. Wait. Wait, that's not supposed to happen. I'm over there now. What the? Am I turning with it? Wait, they can't damage me. Or they're just missing. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna leave and we're gonna look at the damage. And there we are. 64 minutes, including Voidling, doing 3.7 million damage. This is mad fun, I can't lie. Do not play this guy if you are looking for a balanced and vanilla experience. But this is probably the best flying survivor that I ever played as, so I recommend. But with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.